Alright, let's get another one going. Welcome back to another Age of Mythology 1v1 ranked video. Today we have in the top corner a blue player playing as Kronos, known as I'm Hope. Starting off with those oracles, great play. So you start off, yes, those oracles are spreading out now. On the other corner we have a red player, top versus bottom are in red, playing as the Japanese Tsukuyomi. Playing as Tsukuyomi, alright. Starts off building a shrine to start generating favor and turning the trees into cherry blossoms. This is a nice position, I like this. Creates this little area for the shrine, it's perfect. We got the Kitsune coming out. Scouting very efficiently. Incredibly fast. Alright, let's take a look at some of the relics while we're waiting. We have, looks like they favor red today. We'll check this one out on the left side. A Pegasus scout will periodically appear at your temple. That's a good one. Get a free Pegasus that can scout for you, hold an area, and if it dies, it comes back. Villagers gather wood and gold faster by 5%. Good relic for anybody. Extra wood and gold, you can't complain about that. Let's see, this other relic over here on the right-hand side. Armory improvements cost less gold. Wow, now this is a great relic. This is actually a favorite of mine. This can benefit anybody. It's been in the last couple rounds of AoE. I talk about it every time. Armory improvements, 50% of the gold cost comes back to you. That's so much better. That's just essentially free gold that you could use to build other units. And the final relic we have down here at the bottom. Relics turkeys today. This one's a turkey. Cool. Gold gathers faster by 10%. So many good relics today. Economic relics too. They're all economic relics. There's no 5% hack armor or something weird like that. It's just flat 10% bonus to gold gain, 5% to gold and wood. Imagine getting both of these relics. Your gold rate would be insane. Are all the relics turkeys? I thought I saw one that was a cornucopia. I think red just grabbed the Pegasus relic. Was it blue? Blue did. He gets his free Pegasus and he will use it to scout. Pegasus getting a little bit too close to the TC. Oh, it's going to take some damage. It was a free Pegasus, though. Oof, takes a lot of damage on the way out. Cavalry find an oracle and take him out.
七条，
Red coming out with some Naginata riders, and followed by his Kitsune. Ooh, red plants a Kitsune here to watch to see when blue's gonna expand. Red teleports a manor there to protect the villagers, I guess. The Naginata riders are coming in. Villagers are fighting back. That one's gonna go down for sure. There goes a villager. A second. No, that one made it in. There's the second. The second one dies. The Naginata riders retreating, doing some good damage actually. That's gonna really slow down the production of this town center. Red coming in with more Naginata riders. He really wants to stop this town center from going up. I don't blame him. Blue doing a great job microing his villagers in and out of the manor. Where are these catapultas coming from? Oh, this is a counter barracks. I thought it was an archery range. But he's Atlantean, so he has counter barracks. And Boo starts building back his forces. He really wants his CC to go up. It says 3 seconds, but yeah, it might be 3 seconds away because it's just lower on health. And the town center goes up. Blue has expanded. Red almost takes out another villager, but loses the Naginata rider, unfortunately. Expanding to his second TC.
Nanda?
Alright, so this will be a little bit more of a drawn out game. Both players devoting more into villagers, slowly gaining their resources over time. Waiting for the town center to pay off. Because it's an investment, right? Because you want to have as much villagers as possible, right? And how do you get more villagers? By having more town centers. And how do you get more town centers? By expanding and taking a second town center, but that costs gold. It's an investment, so it costs what, like 350 to get a town center. So you have to wait for those 700. You have to wait till the villagers that you're gaining from having 2 TCs gather enough resources to equal the 700 to have it start paying off, right? Because then it's all income from then on. But it's a slow trickle because you have to invest money into villagers too. So you're doubling the amount of villagers you have to pump out, which means you have to double your food production. But eventually you'll have more resources than your opponent because you'll have more villagers coming out faster. Blue doing a little bit of harassment. They find the commoners. We have a fight going on over here. The automaton loses. Blue opting to retreat. He will start playing defensively. He's building a wall now. I want to secure this side of the map. Red following suit, building in the center. Blue watching this TC to make sure red doesn't go to a third. Now another rider's coming out and gonna approach the army. Ooh, getting hit pretty hard by that catapultus. Catapultes? Probably catapultes. Naginata riders finding a spot. The automaton's trying to repair their buddy. Blue's sending them further under the town center. I don't know if this is a good idea. They're never going to get revived under there. But he did want to split up Red's army as Blue moves in. Doesn't like this approach and he retreats. Starts building military barracks up forward. Red with the sizable force now starts moving out on the Blues forces. The swamp comes out. Swampland. Drowning enemy soldiers. Blue lost that fight horrifically. Yikes. Loses his entire force and red is still ready to go. Moves forward with his units. Now's the opportunity to strike. His Naginata riders moving in. See the automaton. They're skipping it. Did red get in somehow? We're wreaking all kinds of havoc in Blue's base. We have Chaos? Yeah, Chaos. Coming out onto Red's Riders. Blue holding him off, but he did take a lot of damage. Naginata Riders are fighting myth units. Not so good for Red, but they gotta get taken out sometime. Now we have a hero unit on the field. These guys are monsters. Anamusha, 50 damage times 6 to myth units. 300 damage to a myth unit. Ooh, look at that. Oh man, it's doing 60 damage per hit. And then he's dead. Well, it was pretty cool. I expected a lot more. Crazy prolonged fight. Red doing some damage in the back with his Naginata Riders. And Blue doing whatever he can to protect his villagers. They're coming in on the villagers again. He's just pumping out army. He's got Naginata Riders and heroes coming in. It's still coming in from the side and doing a lot of villager damage. I don't know if Blue was not paying attention or he didn't see it. He's not watching this area. Something. He's got a lot to manage. Building Arcus against cavalry, not the best idea. But that's it. Blue calls it. Red victory. I mean, he was on top of him. Nothing but a standard game. They both went 2 TC. Japanese are just so strong. I think it was that swamp play that was right over here. When they fought over here, and a swampland came out, it just decimated all of Blue's army. So, and he was coming back from that the entire time. So, pretty rough. We've got, and Blue just, I understand, he had a lot to take care of in a lot of different places. He had to be looking at a lot of different things. A lot of different things were getting attacked. A lot of different areas. You can only do so much so quickly. Well, good fight. Japanese are strong right now. Some little skirmishes here and there, but it was right here. This was the swamp. Yep. But as soon as that swamp came out, look at Blue's units just drop. Half of his unit army was gone. And Red just kept the pressure up. He tried building back up, but once it's hard to recover from that, because then you have a smaller army for the rest of the game, meaning you're going to do less damage in a fight. So it's not worth fighting until you have a big enough army. But that's how these games go. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe. You can leave a comment for any feedback. That'd be great. But above all else, just remember that you're awesome. Okay? Remember that. It's important. See ya.